saw there is one class called as bad alloc. So let me give an example of bad alloc. That's a best way to write the program. And I'll not discuss the details with over here. I'll only show you how a code can be nicely written. Like last time, I'm making a request for allocation memory. I have an array of 50,000 pointers and I keep on making requests for allocation memory. It will just keep on allocating memory. Whichever memory gets allocated, that address will get printed. And whenever it fails, note, I don't have a single handler. Not a single handler. Set new handler kahi use nahi kiya hai. But this entire code where I foresee that there is a potential problem has been put inside a try block. And I'll be explaining this again in exception handling, but try block is that program, part of your program, where you anticipate something can go wrong. And here the only thing that can go wrong is this particular statement where we are allocating memory. And if it goes wrong, operator new also throws an exception. That means it is going to report to the runtime system. And if there is an exception that has been thrown, that exception can be caught. It throws an object of type bad alloc. Object should always be received in a reference. So I have a reference. I'll receive it. I'll print that particular message कि loop number ये पे fail हुआ, and I'm going to print the reason why it has failed, and I'm going to stop the program. मैं आगे program को continue नहीं करना चाहता हूँ, तो यहाँ जाऊँगा, नीचे आके I'm going to say continue with the rest of the program. अच्छा continue करना चाहूँगा, exit failure नहीं लिख रहा हूँ, the rest of the program will continue. Let's run this code. Last time the program had crashed. This time I'll continue with the program. It is allocating all the requests. Someday it will fail. So around 6,500 पे fail हो रहा है. बाद में कहा क्यों फेल हुआ, मेमोरी एलोकेशन एक्सेप्शन अकर्ड, कौन सा बैड अलॉक अकर हुआ है, and continue the rest of the operation. This is the beauty. This is how you should write the program. That means you are allocating memory, and for some reason somewhere memory allocation fails. If memory allocation fails, it will throw a exception, bad alloc kind of exception throw किया, वो हमने यहाँ कैच किया, उसके बारे में यहाँ प्रिंट किया, उसका मैसेज प्रिंट किया, what करके इसका मैसेज प्रिंट कर लिया, and after we have printed the message, we just continue, and नीचे जो कोड रहेगा वो रन होते रहेगा. Program did not crash. So don't worry about this. I'm going to come to this bad alloc again while exception handling, because many of you do not know what this concept of tries, but I'll explain it. But point is, this is how the program ideally should have been designed. This is the ideal design. Look, let me directly open that code in Notepad or something like that. NetBeans will take some time to open. Okay, so what is the change that we made in this particular code when it has failed? Now this time around, I have used something called as no throw. Is the font okay, everybody? Okay, last time we had this try and we said exception. When we allocated memory over here, we said if the allocation fails on line number 16, it immediately reported, and it was caught, that exception was caught. We printed this message. As the name says, no throw. That means if this allocation request fails, do not throw an exception. Then it's not going to throw an exception. Then how do I know whether allocation has failed or not? Okay, go back to your traditional mechanism. What is the traditional mechanism? Here we go. If what is a normal case? If allocation succeeds, it returns the address, malloc, and if allocation fails, it returns null. In new, if allocation succeeds, it returns address, and if it fails, it reports by throwing an exception. And what kind of exception? Bad alloc, or it automatically calls the handler. Now in this case, neither have we set the handler, and plus we are saying please do not report by saying no throw. No throw means do not throw an exception. Don't tell me if it has gone wrong, if it has failed to allocate the memory. Then what it does, if I call this operator new with this no throw as a parameter, in that case, in case if this request for allocation fails, in that case, it will return value null. So here I have to check now if ptr of I equal to null है क्या, यहाँ check करना होगा. That means if I say no throw, then I'll have to do it the traditional way. If block डाल के मुझे check करना होगा. So if you want to check on your own, do that. Tell the new operator, say please don't throw anything, and then check it out over here. And if you are really not interested in doing so, then don't say no throw. Don't write this particular statement. Don't write the statement in this fashion. This is not the right way to write the function. Then queue a call in this particular fashion, the way we had done earlier. This was the line number 16 पे जो किया है. Do it in that fashion. In that case, it will report throw. Is that clear concept? No throw and without no throw. Anybody has a question? With no throw and with throw, nothing is throw. Throw means throw that exception. आपने नो थ्रो लिखा तो ट्राई का कोई मतलब ही नहीं है. आई गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? ट्राई का कोई मतलब ही नहीं है, तो प्रोग्राम कंटिन्यू हुआ. लिसन टू मी, आई विल आल्सो शो यू व्हाट हैपेंड एक्चुअली. अगर इसे दोबारा रन करके देखेंगे तो प्रोग्राम एक्चुअली कंटिन्यूड. दैट मींस लिसन टू वेरी केयरफुली. आपने 17,000 बार मेमोरी एलोकेट करने के लिए कहा है ना, और हमने बाय डिफॉल्ट देखा था नॉर्मली कितने मेमोरी एलोकेट हो रहे थे सक्सेसफुली, 6,500 के आसपास एलोकेट हो रहे थे, और मैं 10,000 बार कॉल कर रहा हूँ, तो 6,500 पे फेल हुआ समझो, अज्यूम करो, तो उसके आगे सक्सेसफुल होने का तो कोई चांस ही नहीं है, या है कोई चांस? नहीं है. तो लेट मी रन दिस प्रोग्राम फ्रॉम द कमांड प्रॉम्प्ट. चलो ऐसा करते हैं, इसे बाहर से रन करते हैं एंड लेट्स सी व्हाट हैपेंस. तो इसके आगे के सारे एलोकेशन फेल हो गए. नल का वैल्यू क्या होता है? 0. ओके, दैट्स वेरी गुड. अगर ये सब कुछ मालूम है तो एड्रेस देखो क्या प्रिंट होगा अभी. .cpp, इसे नाम देता हूँ वर्किंग .cpp, और इसे कहीं तो डी ड्राइव पे रख देता हूँ. एंड लेट्स कंपाइल दिस कोड फ्रॉम कमांड प्रॉम्प्ट. तो बाहर से रन करते हैं. तो लेट्स रन इट फ्रॉम Cygwin. आई आल्सो हैव लिनक्स इंस्टॉल्ड. Cygwin से कर लेते हैं. हियर वी गो. ऐसे cd d को ड्राइव पे आ गया, एंड आई हैव दिस प्रोग्राम working.cpp. कहीं तो रहेगा working.cpp, है क्या? नहीं है working. Yeah, working.cpp. Let's compile this particular code. Let's compile this code. So I'm going to compile this code by writing g++ working.cpp -o work.exe. आउटपुट फाइल का नाम देता हूँ work.exe. सपोज रन कर लिया, कंपाइल कर लिया. हमने नो थ्रो कहा है या नहीं कहा है? क्या क्या है? ओह, ये नहीं चाहिए, ये रख देते पहले, दूसरी बार विथ नो थ्रो करते थे. दोनों में डिफरेंस भी देखेंगे कौन कौन से. कंपाइल हो गया. आई से ./work.exe. तो एलोकेट करते गया 6,500, अभी 7,000 पे कहीं तो फेल हुआ, एक्सेप्शन थ्रो हुआ, कैच हुआ, सब कुछ हुआ. इज दैट ओके? नाउ दिस टाइम अराउंड आई एग्जीक्यूट द सेम प्रोग्राम विथ नो थ्रो, यानी रिपोर्ट नहीं करेगा. 7,000 पे फेल हुआ है, प्रोग्राम लूप वहीं खत्म हो गया. लूप खत्म हो गया, नीचे आके उसने कहा कंटिन्यू विद द रेस्ट ऑफ द ऑपरेशंस, है ना, कहा ना कंटिन्यू विद द रेस्ट ऑफ द ऑपरेशंस, यानी प्रोग्राम आगे कंटिन्यू हुआ. अब क्या होने वाला है? नाउ आई हैव सेड नो थ्रो. आई हैव नाउ सेड नो थ्रो कहा है मैंने. यहाँ देखोगे तो मैंने नो थ्रो कहा है अभी. दैट मीन्स डू नॉट रिपोर्ट टू मी, एनीथिंग कैन हैपन. अनडिजायर्ड बिहेवियर, प्रोग्राम कंटिन्यू करते रहेगा अभी. I write the statement once again. I again compile this particular code. I again run this particular code. क्या हुआ? Did you see that 0 0? But did you saw that 0 0 0 0 was being printed?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and again the same problem. System has again crashed. All blank. Can you see my face? So आज यही conclude कर लेते हैं. We already gone way beyond our time, schedule time. आज यहाँ रुक देते हैं. Next time when we meet, there is some leftover part which is there in this particular case. I would like you to understand the significance of these memory management. I'm going to discuss some two very important concepts, deep copy and shallow copy. And then since you should thank Rahul, he gave a right answer. I will also show you how to create object or variable at the location of your choice. That means खुद का operator new कैसे लिखना है. Very, very advanced kind of feature, how to create our own operator new to which will dictate where to allocate memory. Something like this can be done. And we can do something very interesting. Memory was always allocated on the, where was memory allocated? Dynamic memory allocation कहाँ हो रहा था?
Heap पे.
अरे अगर आप एड्रेस दोगे तो जहां का एड्रेस आपने दिया, अगर आपने स्टैक का एड्रेस दिया तो स्टैक के अंदर भी एलोकेट हो जाएगा. दैट मींस वी हैव टोटल कंट्रोल. वी आर जस्ट गोना bypass all the rules and forcefully allocate memory at the location of our choice. That is also something that we can actually do. Let's meet for the next session and we'll continue with the discussion.